Them say we out of place, like aliens from outer space. Cause them girls wind them waist to we amazing pace. Stay in tune. This is BUNJI GARLIN, the Viking of Soca. My axes are always up. Vikings!
We're ready, we're ready, yeah, we're ready, 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 we're ready, yeah, we're ready, 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 ready. Look how the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere have vibes, and nothing can break it up. The girl them a wine non-stop, we had the drinks them in a my cup. We gonna party all night, all night. 24 parties we hit in a row. Tonight at the very last show, before we head out on the road. The girl them a release the load. So let me see your hands up, so everybody know, put your hands up, so if you're ready for the road, let your friend them know. We're ready for the road.
Alright people, it's your favorite girl, Chuune K, and I am here with the legendary, the Soca Viking, Mr. Raga Soca himself, BUNJI GARLIN. How are you feeling this evening?
Yes, very good, very good. Very good. Enjoyed the performance just now. The crowd enjoyed itself, and you know, and all the islands out there, Virgin Islands, Dominica, Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Antigua, Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba was out there too. I see some people from Britain and and people from America as well, and the vibe was omniversal just now.
Yes, you brought it out. You hyped everyone up. I was like, wow, freestyling and everything, So you're gonna branch off into hip hop soon?
No, well, I do all sorts of music as it comes. So my table is always open. Yeah.
So your recent hit Differentology has been mashing up the charts, going very big everywhere, especially in England.
Yes.
Have you been to England since it's hit that song?
No, not yet. Because we'll be there closer to Notting Hill Carnival time. We just have to sift it out because wherever the song go, we get the request to come and associate with the song. And you can't rush to do everything. You have to space it out and know, because we have different territories to do. And you don't want your dates to clash, or you don't want to oversaturate any territory and kill the vibe. So we basically analyzing who and what and when, and we go in there. But we know we'll be there for Carnival time, for Notting Hill Carnival especially.
Right, so you mash up the place once again.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So for the people.
When the party have high, when the girl them have life, when you pay for 2 stars and a bad time like I'm gonna give you about 5. Don't so, when the party can't this, don't so, when the girl they can't this, don't so, when every girl always roll like this. When the fire out of me, you're in the panelist. Security, they could have looked for cannabis. You see cannabis with a hot cannabis, but I'm trying to walk away now. Now give me more of the time, so give me a cup of this. When everybody come up on the bus, so the girl them have stew up and them a kiss. Girl, you have here, man, in the morning. I am not nostalgic, coming down, loving this. 3 months to lock them tight like a kiss. And I think the run is bliss. Cause of the lock on the guy, but I miss how the girl them wine and twist. Bubble and trouble and live fast with. Let them come with the muscle and everybody want to say, Carnival be going so once. When the party up on, when the girl them have black, when the baby too stark, rock time that gonna give you up back. When the party can't miss, when the girl they can't miss, when them girl was. And people never wipe on something, back the fence and climb on something. Until sunlight come up tomorrow about 7 or 8 or 9 or something. How many years? How many mountain? Don't anybody with the water the fountain. Everybody got the money in the pocket.
That don't know. Tell us what's behind the concept of Soca Viking. Tell us about that.
Well, because every year we do, my wife and I, Fair Alliance, we do a European leg of the tour every year, right? It's something we've been doing since 2007, and Sweden is one of the places that we always do. And last year while we were there, I remember I was talking to one of the radio announcers from one of the national radio stations, and he was saying, he said, you know, I never heard anyone approach soca so aggressive. You know, he said, you remind me of the Vikings. You're the Viking of soca, and that it just stick. So I just went with it, and you know, because the truth and in fact, because of the nations that associate with soca, in itself is always sold and marketed as, you know, the music to release yourself and the stress from, the music to keep you happy, and then, you know, so it's always marketed as sometimes it is marketed as too happy, and almost like happy-go-lucky, and some people don't like it because of that, you know. And we're not saying that you must try to, you know, warp it for people to like it, but at the end of the day, we are in the gospel of music. One of the objectives is to share music. So if people, it's just like food. Not everyone will want to eat curry shrimp. Some people will want baked potatoes. Some people will want barbecue chicken. You have to know how to diversify and create variety, and in styles, and so I decided to take the aggressive approach because I know how to do aggressive very well, right? And there are people that relate to that, and they're not necessarily because aggressive mean that they are violent people, but there's some people that, you know, when they come out, they come out hard. They come to support it hard, and you know, and a lot of them are actual soca heads. They go down dying for soca. They're ready to go down, and that's what we want. We want all aspects to come to the soca fraternity. So that's why I take the aggressive approach, and that's why in Sweden they label me as the Viking of soca, and that's why I took the name and keep the name. So I am the original Viking of soca.
The original Viking.
Yeah.
Well, you have a large army following you.
Yeah, give down so.
So your wife is the well-known, beautiful Miss Fayan Leons. So you guys always compete in the Soca Monarch competitions.
Yeah.
Do you guys compete with each other and, like, you know, mess with each other and say, I'm gonna beat you this year?
Yeah. We say it, but you know, we don't say it like take it serious. We say it because we know there could only be one winner, you know. So with that we still give each other support because we live in the same household. If we in a competition, whoever wins, whoever comes second, come fourth, whoever, the prize is coming to the same house anyway. So you know, so we don't make it a point to note and get carried away with the fan thing, and you know, and say, well, it's this and that, and no. We do what we have to do. We create a show, we put on a show, and we roll on from there, you know. And what I would like to, and I really want to big her up in a certain way, you know, because she's the one female in the industry that she approaches the whole stage, the music, everything with on a, you know, testosterone level, right? She don't like to do it girly because I know she always have this thing, and it's something that I agree with her, is that over the years a lot of females in soca have been, some allow it to themselves, but some feel forced that they must over sexify themselves to approach the stage and to appeal to a crowd. And more times when that happens, you find the males in the crowd tend to, you know, disrespect them more from on stage, because they look at them like, yeah, look, she look like something easy to get and them kind of thing. And you know, the women not really about that. You know, they're just going with the festivities. You know, and you know, in our festival there's a lot of short clothes and short tops and things. So the women of soca, a lot of them, they go that route. You know, and she just saw it fit that she don't want to go that route. Because she said that, what is he saying? All right, when she reached age 60, she must still be able to rock a crowd, and it mustn't be dependent on what she was wearing over the years. And that is a valid point she have. If all these ladies feel that they are subjected to have to wear skimpiness to appeal to a crowd, what is going to happen when you reach old? You know, your mileage won't work for you again. You start again, you can't wear them skimpy things again. So you become a conversational memory. You know, so I mean, not that I'm knocking anybody, because you know, there are some women that pull it off well, and you credit them for that. But she just see it fit that she don't want to do that, and there are other ladies I notice in the industry decide that they don't want to do that as well. You know, so I big up all the women and them with whichever way they choose. At the end of the day, the important thing is that they know what they're doing when the end of it all.
Sounds like somebody's a big fan of their wife?
Yes, of course, man. Of course, yes.
Man. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. I mean, they gave us an excellent show. I'm a Soca Viking now, part of the army. Thanks again. This is Chuune K, Raga Soca artist, BUNJI GARLIN. Stay in tune.
Check. Now, so hear what this side doing over here. The next tune, or the next two tune, We're moving this whole party from here, and we carry the party over there, so. Hey, you want to make your noise for me? I'm here, I want to say, I'm talking to all you. We taking this party here, we're moving it right, so. We just warming up for carnival rhythm. Hey, loosen down. Audio. We going, go. 1, 2, move to the ground now, move. Hands in the air, 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 hey, what you say? We're ready. We're ready for the master. We're ready. Hey, what are you doing over there? What are they doing over there? Yo, what are they doing over there? Over here, come over here. 1, 2, everybody come, sir. Come. Hands in the air, move it. Move. Move it. Move. Move it. Move. Hey, little jump. Hands in the air now, whip it. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now. On yourself.